Hey first graders, Mrs. Donahue here to talk to you about Day 4 Science. Let's see what we're working on today. All right, I'm really excited about this, even though I know the images on the screen aren't that clear. But this is going to be really great for me to talk about what we're working on. So this week we've been talking about how can we help others, and in all three of these stories below, you read about how can we help others. And in the extended texts, we're going to continue reading about how we help others. If you read Two Hungry Elephants, you'll be reading Dogs Helping People. When you're done, you'll be answering this question about pretending you're an animal to draw a picture of yourself helping an animal and write a sentence to tell how you helped. And I have an example that I will share at the end of the video. This is also the story that I will be reading as an example. If you read What a Feast, the Blue Book, you'll be reading Helpers Bring Food. When you're done, you're going to follow the very similar prompt to draw a picture and pretend you're an animal. For this story, I want you to think about making a dinner for your friends. What kind of food would you serve? And draw a picture of your feast. Write a sentence about your picture. So you're also writing a picture, drawing a picture, writing a sentence. The difference is you're going to do some more talking about food. The third story, Beware of the Lion Green Group Kids, you'll be reading Pete Seeger, and he is a singer-songwriter, and this is actually a very interesting story that I hope you enjoy as much as I did. When you're done, you're going to pretend you're an animal who has a lot of food, and you see another animal who doesn't have enough food to eat, and you'll be writing a story about what you will do. You'll also draw pictures to go with that story. Okay, I'm going to read Dogs Helping People, and these are the things we're going to think about while we're listening. Your first story was a fiction story. These stories are non-fiction. I want you to think about what is different between the fiction stories and the non-fiction stories. The next thing I want you to be thinking about is the characters you see in the stories. Who are the characters? What are the characters doing? And the last thing that we're going to be thinking about while we're listening is the plot. And this will happen really quickly in these short stories, but you're thinking about what is the problem? How was it solved? And how did they help other people? We're going to be thinking about these steps in order. What was the problem? How was the problem solved? How did we help other people? Dogs helping people. Morris Frank was a blind man. He wanted help getting around. In 1928, Morris met a dog breeder named Dorothy Estes. She taught Morris how to train a dog to guide him. Morris named his dog Buddy. Buddy helped Morris get around. Dorothy and Morris wanted to help other blind people, so they started a school called the Seeing Eye. The school still trains guide dogs and helps new dog owners. People and dogs help one another. Now you're thinking about the things I mentioned before the story. Why do we know this is nonfiction? Are the animals wearing clothes? Is a vest of clothes? Are the animals talking? Does helping count? Are these real life pictures or are these pictures drawn? These are things that we can help us think if we know a story is nonfiction or fiction. Next, we're talking about the plot. So what was the problem in this story? Could Morris see? No. So he wanted something to help him. What did he want? Who helped him do that? What did they do? Let's reread one more time and think about that. Morris Frank was a blind man. Problem? He wanted help getting around. Steps to a solution. He knew what to do. In 1928, 100 years ago almost, Morris met a dog breeder named Dorothy Estes, and she taught Morris how to train a dog to guide him. Steps to a solution, training dogs to guide him. Morris named his dog Buddy, and Buddy helped Morris get around. Dorothy and Morris wanted to help other blind people. So how did they help other blind people? Let's read more. So they started a school called the Seeing Eye, and the school still trains guide dogs and helps new dog owners. Do you think that these guide dogs are for every kind of person? No, they're probably for blind people, huh? The Seeing Eye. That gives us a bit of clue. Now that you have listened to me talk about characters, plot, problems, and step to the solution, you guys are going to be reading these stories on your own. Even if I've already read it to you, read it on your own. Then you're going to go and look at the your turn at the end, and just like I explained at the beginning of the video, you're writing a sentence describing the picture, you're pretending to be an animal, and you're helping someone. Follow those directions, and I can't wait to see your pictures. Thanks for watching Science Day 4. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great weekend. Oh, I apologize. I forgot to show my picture. Here's my example. I drew a picture. It might look familiar to you. I wrote a couple sentences. The orange one is the answer to the question, and the purple ones are just little bitty details. I saw the kitten hanging off the table. Am I the kitten? No, I saw it. Who's the other character here? Probably the dog. Definitely the dog. So I see a problem. The kitten's hanging off the edge of the table. I want to help the kitten. Using my nose, I push him back up this. I push him back up to the safety of the tabletop. My last sentence kind of shows you that I'm done talking, and it says, "Be careful, kitty." Here's my picture. The dog is helping the cat back up to the table. Did that really happen? No. This is fiction. I'm pretending. Could this happen? Sure, maybe it's realistic fiction, but I'm not really a dog, and unfortunately, I will never be a dog. Now I'm done. Thanks for watching.